New cars these days offer a lot that distract us from what really matters in a car. Traction, stability, and more importantly, assurance behind the wheel. I think you can agree with me on that. In that sense, I think no one does it better than the Subarus, and today I've got the all-new Forester to show you just that. Over here on the cross roller, you can see some of the wheels are suspended in the air while some are in contact with the ram. This just goes to show how rigid the Forester's chassis actually is. Why, you ask? Why does the chassis have to be so stiff? Say when you're traveling on the highway at a reasonably high speed, a car's chassis tends to flex and bend, and when that happens, the car doesn't feel as composed as it should. With a stiffer chassis, you'll have more control and with that, more assurance behind the wheel. The cross roller also highlights the Forester's ground clearance, which at 220mm is as much as a pickup truck. Now let's see how the Forester performs on the slip roller. This is to sort of simulate a situation where perhaps one or more wheels loses traction when you're going through the puddle. The car feels unsettled. Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive system works very differently from the all-wheel drive system in other cars. It operates full-time and sends equal power to all four corners. Aided by the vehicle dynamic control, it detects even quicker when the wheel is losing traction, sending power to those with traction. As you can see, 3 wheels are slipping now and VDC is sending power to that one wheel to claw the car out of the obstacle with composure and little to no drama. Now, as the Forester goes through the side ramp, it highlights the car's low center of gravity as a result of the flat boxer engine that's mounted much lower in the engine bay compared to conventional engines. Even on a 30-degree ramp, Subaru said the Forester would not slip and maintains its balance and stability, and this is similarly reflected on roads with uneven undulations and extreme angles. Now, considering the car is in this position, just to show you how rigid the chassis actually is, you can easily open and close the doors with ease without any squeaking, and this is not possible if the chassis is not as rigid. On the X-Mode ramp, the Forester's vehicle dynamic control system comes into play again, as the system is already very capable in reacting very quickly in sending power to whichever wheels have traction to maintain the stability of the car. Engaging X-Mode would dial up the VDC system to react even quicker. Hand in hand, both systems work together to modulate the Forester's engine output, transmission, brakes, and traction control to ensure the most traction on challenging terrains. The same system also goes to work when the hill descent control is engaged. Going down a muddy slope can be quite tricky, especially with throttle and brake modulation. Simply engage the system and let the car do all the work for you. Look, no legs. You can feel the brakes working. No drama. The new Forester's EyeSight system is guided by 2 stereo cameras, and in the case of the pre-collision braking system, the EyeSight can see up to 110 meters ahead and works from 1 to 200 kilometers an hour. Under 50 kilometers an hour, the system can actually bring the car to a complete stop. Now let's put it to the test. Alright, legs off the pedal. Okay, that worked perfectly fine. So that was fun, going through all those obstacles for your amusement. If you got any more questions on the all-new Forester, the symmetrical all-wheel drive system, or the EyeSight system, do leave your questions in the comment section and I'll try to answer them. Thanks for watching.